Okay, Mr. Let's Paint here. Welcome back. Hope you had a busy day. Well, I don't know if it's busy or productive. Well, hopefully it was busy. Hopefully you did something productive or you're positive. It's always good to do something positive or just do something. A lot of times we just don't do anything. Um, and so I'm glad that hopefully you did do something. What's up? What's up, Sons of Culinary? We got Gage also in the chat room. We're also coming to you live from Twitch. We're coming to you live Twitch and YouTube simulcast. All right, I just kind of had a busy day, so we're just gonna. But I want to rework this painting that's behind me. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna work on this painting behind me. Uh, you can kind of see that this area is kind of muddy. It's kind of muddy. And so we're going to just kind of give it some extra love. And what's up, Chizard? Chizard's in the house. All right, so we're just gonna. I'm gonna mess with it. I might even. I probably. Here's the plan, actually. And I'm using acrylics, so I'm gonna put acrylic paint on the surface at the moment here, but then I'm gonna put it on the ground, I believe, or maybe not yet. Actually, maybe I should let it dry first. I think I might have to let it dry. So, okay, okay, time out, time out. Some people, fucking people, man, what the fuck, you idiots. All right, I don't mind the fact that they're doing it. They just don't realize that shit's. I have to smell it. That's the part I don't like. I don't care that it's fun. I actually years ago I was in a car once and we went spinning and like circular and it's really kind of cool, no doubt. But what's annoying is the burnt rubber, and I gotta smell that shit. So that's the part that pisses me off when the fuckers do that shit, and they fuck them, fuck that shit. So now it just fucking fuck that. But like I said, it is kind of cool and all. All right. Well, anyway, so let's work on this painting here. Oh, what? So they whoever's doing the little spinning thing, they know that they can't do it forever. So then they disappear. So they just show up every once in a while and then they do it. But yeah, I like I said, I don't care about the fact that they do it. Like I said, as a teenager, I experienced the amazing aspect of doing spinning inside the car. It's amazing. It's like you're in outer space. It is cool. I don't have any qualms with that. I have qualms with the damn smoke coming into my house. I mean, should I sue? Should I sue the city for not stopping this? For the fact that I'm going to get like cancer for breathing all that fucking tire exhaust, burnt tire coming in? I mean, am I supposed to? Do I sue? Do I have a legal right to sue, or can I? Do I have a legal challenge? Can I go to like whatever? I don't know. Small claims court. I mean, fuck, they sue the fucking McDonald's for a burnt coffee. I think I can sue the city for millions of dollars for not stopping these fucking idiots fucking burning fucking rubber that I'm breathing, that I'm going to potentially get fucking cancer from. Okay, the shit, I'm starting to smell it now. Okay, I'm going to turn on the fan. Let me turn on the fan. Let me do this. All right. Oh! You know, it's kind of nice the fact that we only have like maybe consistently only like 2 people ever watching this show. I mean, I've had more than, in the past I've had thousands or whatever. But it's kind of nice to know that no one's really watching, so it's kind of there's something freeing about it. But we do have a few people, and I appreciate it. Chazard and Chad is here, and I don't know who are over in Twitch. Not much activity for the most part over on Twitch. But if you're on Twitch and you're watching, say hi. All right, Sons of Culinary, and all right. Let me. We're just gonna work on my painting. I had a fun day. An interesting day. Okay, so I'm just gonna work on this painting. Trevor's here. All right. Thanks again for being here at a day in the life of Mr. Let's Paint. Getting pissed off at the guys polluting. Like I said, I'm pissed off because of the pollution of the smell. I got to smell it. But I also had a productive day. I had a productive day. You like the pink one behind me? I'm going to work on this right now. And it is pink. But we're going to work on it some more. Okay, so let me get a shot of that. Another shot at least. Okay, so you got more shots. Maybe get that shot going on over there. Anyway, this is an acrylic painting, and I've dabbled in acrylics off and on over the years, and I've had some success, but for the most part, I mostly do oil paintings. So it's kind of fun to it's challenging to explore the possibilities with the acrylic. And now I've incorporated like this medium. It's a medium that adds to the acrylic, and it gives it a little bit of body. But there's different mediums. That's the problem, and that's so frustrating. And actually in oil, there's different mediums too. And honestly, in oil, I stay away from all mediums. I just forget it. Just waste of time. It seems. But with the acrylic, I think you can benefit if you can find one that suits you, and that's the thing. And I think that's the problem ultimately is that one has to figure that out through trial and error. And so I'm kind of in a trial and error thing with this. Okay, so I'm going to work on this painting here. Like I said, I got this area here bothers me. I don't like it. It's too dark. But I love this area down below. I love this area. I'm not hopefully I'm not touching it. Okay, so. But I've had sort of an interesting day, a long day, and so at the same time, I'm just sort of I'm kind of partying a little bit. As you can see, I'm having a little glass of wine. Um, Maybe I've already had a couple already before too, so that's entirely possible. What's going on? What's going on Twitch? And we got YouTube. Okay, let me work on my painting. But drinks. I'm drinking lots of water at the same time. So that's good. What's up, Paul? We got Paul in the house. By the way, I posted on Instagram. I have some T-shirts on my Etsy store, and the T-shirts are missing an ear, and so and you probably don't know what I'm talking about, but anyway, it's sort of a self-portrait T-shirt, and the printer screwed up, and so they left out an ear, and so they're misprints. Anyway, I'm selling for $10, and they're on my Etsy store. I had them for 15. I brought them down to 15. It's like $4 to ship in the first place. $4.50 average, close to $5. So I'm pretty much giving these away for $10. And we had 20 of them, and we sold about 6. So we're down to 14, I believe, left. I'm trying to get rid of these. I'm tired of. I got this big old box, I just want to get rid of them. So if you go to my Etsy store, I have the link down in the description, or if you go to letspainttv.com, you can go to my Etsy store that way, or go to at Let's Paint TV, Etsy store and we got other stuff too. And I have also the paint T-shirts with my ear too. Someone bought one and mentioned that Van Gogh. It's kind of like a Van Gogh thing. Mark, right? It's like a Van Gogh edition. I should title them that way. All right. Well, fantastic. I'm gonna. It's just a white T-shirt. It's just a white T-shirt with red, and it's really based. The idea. It's called Fast Food Paintings. I did a couple of things. I did a. I'm always having brain farts. I did a food truck. Yeah, that's what they call them, a food truck. And then also I did a brick and mortar, really a gallery show kind of thing. But I made paintings of fast food at fast food prices, and that was the idea. That was fun. We had fun with that. And basically, we put anything inside a burger. Basically, was the idea. And then we also made tacos. Not so many tacos, but a lot of burgers. So this fast food painting graphic was the logo, and then also and it's based on a Japanese T-shirt. It's based on a graphic from Japan that ultimately it was a T-shirt that I actually had picked up. I was in Japan 100 years ago, literally quarter of a century ago, even more than that. And I picked up this T-shirt, and so it's kind of it was sort of inadvertently based on this kind of cutesy Japanese graphic of a cartoony face. And so yeah, and I got anyway, so I have ones that that have my ear intact. And then also I have ones without the ear. And I don't think it really matters too much, but so there you go. All right, I'm gonna move on to the painting here. Like you said, I can see there's a problem with the painting, and I'm gonna try to add some paint to it. Though I am trying to work into this ping pong, but I'm not there yet. I haven't figured that out, but we're gonna try to figure that out soon. Get the ping pong back into the game. As you can see, it kind of goes all over the place. It might be just more of a quick video thing, but I'm kind of trying to figure that one out. That's in the back of my mind. Okay, so let's open up the jars, guys. Let's open up the jars. Okay, this is tintable texture paste. I find that this is to be oh shit, quite happening. It's very successful. Okay, I should probably put more. Oh, I'll put water in here. That ain't much water. Better than nothing. Oh shit. What cities did I? What city? Okay, I went to Tokyo. I spent almost 3 weeks in Tokyo. Late. I believe it was 1989. I think. And I pretty much never left the city of Tokyo. I took the subway all over the place, and I think I might have went to Yokohama. No, I didn't go anywhere, but I went to little towns outside of Tokyo. And I want to go back because it is a beautiful place. It is beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna try to fix this area here if I can. Let's see what we can do. Sometimes you just got to put some paint down on the canvas, as they say. And my main concern is that I'm bothered by, and in fact, I might want to use a palette knife. Let me see. I might even use a palette knife for this. All right, I'm just cleaning my palette knife here. Let's see if I can figure this out here. I'm gonna try to. Oh, I can do it like this. Yeah, because see, I have some older paint that's bothering me, so I'm gonna try to. It bothers me so much that I want to overtake it. So I'm gonna use a palette knife. I'm not always a big fan of using a palette knife, but what the heck, you know? Let's see how this, basically how it will dry, I don't know. But I need to try it out, because otherwise I don't like the painting otherwise. It's because of this, because I'm looking at this, you know, I look at it and I go, oh, that's really lame. I don't like that. I don't want to see that. When you get up to a painting, if you look at a painting up close and then you see all these problems, you just go, don't like that. So I guess that's what I'm trying to solve, that problem, maybe, if possible. Oh man, we made a sale. Oh, Chad, is that you, Chad? You bought 3 of those shirts. Awesome, Chad. Chad bought 3 shirts. We're giving them away, We're giving these shirts away, guys. Appreciate that. Thank you. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get rid of the it's kind of the problem I find with acrylic is that it dries like a plastic. And that's something that I don't really care for. But the problem ultimately about that is that you can't really scrape it off like an oil painting. And so it's hard plastic. And so you kind of have to overtake it, I'm finding, with a thicker amount of paint. So let's just see. I'm not really sure if I like this idea, how it turns out, but I'm just going to have to do it. Because I'm trying to make sense, trying to make sense. It's problem solving, guys, and we're trying to solve the problem. And a lot of times the problem that you're trying to solve really is kind of not, it's not really a problem. That's the crazy thing about painting. Think about it. The problem you're trying to solve where you think, you have to solve it is not really necessary, but we do it anyway, and because we're searching for something. Get over here. Let me get over this section. Just need some love over here. All right. So yeah, I'm just kind of trying to figure out. I'm trying to deal with the. Oh, I see some other. But I'm using this palette knife. I don't know if this is the right thing to do, but I'm doing it. Which sometimes you just got to do what you feel like you got to do, you know. You got to have a hunch. You got to go with your hunch sometimes. You got to go with your hunch. I'm not a big fan of the way the palette knife looks. So I'm gonna probably come in with a brush and probably blend it better, because I think the palette knife kind of sucks ultimately, the choppiness of the palette knife. I'm not a big fan of it, but I'll make it work, maybe, hopefully. I mean, hopefully we'll make it work. Mm. Anyway, I'm at the very least I'm getting rid of the and it, and so here's the beauty about the acrylic is that if I did this to oil, it would not be this. It would really have some battles in terms of it would be mixing quite a bit, and so I'm not having that issue so much because the paint is already dry. So it's kind of an interesting experience for me. All right, let me. I'm gonna get some more liquids. We'll take a little break. I'll be right back. We'll do some more painting here. gonna do? Okay, yeah. Okay, so I know what I'm doing. Ha! I don't know what I'm doing, but I think I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna try this idea. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna try something. What's up, Mooney? What's up, Michael? I'm back. Oh yeah. All right, I'm gonna try something here. Basically, let's see here. I'm gonna put it on the ground. I'm gonna see if this works. This. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm gonna try. I don't know if I like that, but that's okay. I'm gonna try this idea. It might work. I just don't know. Okay. Ah. All right. Ah. Here we go. We're gonna try this out. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna do it. And it's exciting. Yes, sirree. It's exciting, my friends. Oh. Oh. Here. Ah. Okay, so it's on a flat surface. We're on a flat surface now, guys. Isn't that exciting? All right. Trying to get the right angle for you, but okay, so I basically this is acrylic painting, and I just put a bunch of tint based. This is called tint based. If you maybe if you're following me here, it's called tintable based texture paste. So what's good about that apparently is that you can mix it with your colors and it doesn't dilute the color. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, I'm just kind of playing with it. I haven't really ever used it before, so I'm just giving it a shot. But what I'm going to do now is now I have it on the ground. I have it on the floor. And I'm going to add water because I'm not a fan of the... I used the palette knife. You saw I was using the palette knife, and it's all choppy. Have you seen paintings? People do paintings where they use the palette knife, and I'm going to offend a lot of you now, but that's okay. That happens. It's just preference, but ultimately, most paintings done with a palette knife suck. I'm not saying they all do, so I don't want to offend you, but most people that and people that sell a lot of paintings and they make way more money than I ever will in my lifetime. Make a lot of money with their palette knife and all, but basically most almost I'd say 99% of all palette knife paintings suck. Now, that's a stereotype. That's my own issues. I have my own issues with it. So, but that's where I'm coming from. Okay. Anyway, so I'm going to try to get rid of the feel, but I used the palette knife, because I wanted to get rid of that previous aspect of the past, because the acrylic doesn't hide the past very well. Oil you can scrape off. Acrylic, not so much, at least that I find. So I'm going to try to use this. This is kind of an experiment, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to now go on top here with more of a water-based effect is what I'm trying to do. Okay? Okay, let's see what happens. I can't offend you, Chizard. do you use a palette knife, Chizard? It's all right if you do. No problem here. Okay, so here we go. Now, I'll tell you what. This thing is full of dirty water. I'm gonna clean it. So I'm just gonna clean it real quick because it's messed up. I'm gonna clean it real quick. And we're gonna use fresh water. I don't want to use dirty water on this. I could. Might not make a difference, but I'm just gonna. All right, so I cleaned my whatever. What do you call this? Okay, let's try to. Okay, so I got a clean, roughly thing here, and I'm just gonna try to give it some water, and I'm gonna try to get rid of that palette knife thing. That's really ugly. I personally don't like the palette knife look. And so, but if we can kind of maybe soften the ugliness of the palette knife with the water, let's just see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. It may or may not work. We're always learning, guys. We're always learning something. I think it's going to work, personally. I think it's going to work. Maybe. All right, let's get to the other side there. Let's get to the other side. All right. Whew. All right. Well, what do you know? Now that's going to dry a little different. That milky white will not be really milky white. So, at least from my limited experience. But and I do appreciate, I do like how I'm getting rid of that palette knife quality. But hopefully it doesn't. I don't know. I'll see. See, you kind of have to wait till it dries a little bit. It's weird. It's weird. Well, all right. That's see, like get that butt crack going. Yeah, I saw that. Well, uh, oh well. What can I say? I'm a human being. I got a butt crack. Coin slot. All right, so this is gonna dry, uh, and I won't really know what it looks like until tomorrow when it really dries. I will not know. So we're just gonna call it a day. My time is up here. Thanks again for hanging out. Thanks Chad for picking up some t-shirts over on my Etsy store. I got a sale, $10 for printed wrong t-shirts that I'm got to get rid of. I want to get rid of for $10. That's including shipping and handling. All right, so you just go to my Etsy store. The link is in the bio or in the description or something, or just go to Let's Paint TV, letspainttv.com. I don't know. You figure it out. I think you can figure it out. So we'll just let this dry. I don't really know much more than that. That's the thing is about that I find the beauty, but also it's not. It seems to be annoying at times because you got to wait for it to dry. But waiting for paint to dry, as they say. But I do prefer that effect when it comes to the acrylics. I like a more watercolory feel. So, and because, and the way I like to do watercolor is maybe a little more messier also. So yeah, you just gotta let it do its thing. So it's just gonna have to dry, and we'll let it dry, and I'll come back tomorrow. I'll see how this really shapes up, but I definitely didn't, and see that white is not really white. That's the other thing you got to remember. I mostly just used blue, and there was some leftover black also that I got mixed in. And then there's the other left, see-through. It's so interesting. Painting's weird, particularly when you do layers, That's kind of what we're doing, layers. I had not done a lot of layers. I don't have the patience for it, but sometimes I do, I guess. So I guess that's what we're doing here. A little bit of layering with various colors and just sort of exploring the possibilities of what the paint can do for you. What can paint do for you? What can paint do for you? Not much of anything, but it could. Press more in the description. Yeah. The description in the YouTube there, the description, there's a link to our Etsy store. And I have the $10 t-shirt, and that's including shipping and handling. Now, you got to pay sales tax if you're in a state that pays sales tax, which most states do. So that'd be an extra $1, I believe, roughly. At the most, 88 cents. All right, I'll ship them out tomorrow. I'm not doing anything tomorrow other than waking up and trying to figure out what I'm going to do with my life. So I'm going to sign off. Thanks again for your support. Make sure you subscribe. We'll try something else maybe, hopefully tomorrow. Maybe I work more on this. I don't know. Otherwise, we might go high octane. I keep thinking that I want to go high octane, but I think it's just physically impossible to do it all the time. So because of that, I guess we just sort of hang out. we do hang out. Possibly, I think if I were just to do the show once a week, that might be the way to go with high octane. But I do get a lot. I get a lot of stuff done by hanging out with you guys. It's sort of like Cheers a little bit. Some of you guys are regulars, so there's sort of a the bar Cheers, the sitcom. I don't know if you guys ever seen that. That might age me a little bit when I make a Cheers reference. All right, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I'll see you tomorrow. most likely. All right. You guys have a great evening. Good night.